it's John. I'm back. Kind of quick turnaround, right? I don't have much else better to do. So I'm sitting here in my basement recording this video. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not doing my homework, so that's a plus. So, sorry, something shifted to the right near my piano. So I'm gonna keep the video portion of this to a minimum, so it doesn't take me forever to upload it. And I've taken the suggestion. I have the water bottle, and I'm gonna fill it with water for you. So you'll have that, and this video is gonna be quite a bit longer. I'm hoping maybe 15 minutes, but we'll see what we can squeeze out of my day. So yeah, that's what I have planned. So I'm gonna shut the camera off now and just talk for a bit. So yeah, give me a second. Alrighty then. So let's see what to talk about. Oh, sorry. Well, first let me fill my water bottle. 1 second. Alright, let me just put the cap back on. And one quick sip. Sorry. Refreshing. So let's see. Started off my day today. I woke up, and I'm wondering if anybody else ever gets the feeling that they get when they first wake up and they know that they have to get up for the day and they have to start moving, but they just want to spend those last few seconds in bed, just kind of laying there. I know that's me most every morning. I don't want to go to school or work for that matter. Oh, yeah, so on Easter, my family was having a brunch with my grandma, my aunt, my family, and my aunt, uncle, and cousin. And I work at Dunkin' Donuts. Lovely, lovely franchise that is. Note the sarcasm. But I was getting ready to sit down for Easter brunch, and I get a call from my other boss, my second boss. There's two. And she said I needed to go into work. And I don't want to lose my job because over the summer I'm going to Edinburgh, Scotland for the Fringe Festival in August with my theater group. And so I didn't want to say no, so I agreed I'd be there in 10 minutes, so I had to leave my family there and go to work from 12 to 5. I didn't get to see any of them. I didn't get to eat or anything. I was starving. But yeah, I guess that's my fault. I could have said no, but if I lose my job there, then it's just, I don't know where the money would come from. I don't want my parents to have to pay for me. I mean, I pay for my car insurance, I pay for my phone bill, and I'm paying $5,000 to go to Scotland over the summer. By the way, if any of you are going, or if any of you live in Scotland or the UK, I'm going to be there, so just let me know if you're going to be there. And, I don't know. I'll be there, so. But yeah, anyways, so that wasn't fun. But, yeah, anyways, back to today. Let's see. I got on the bus, talked to my best friends for a little bit on there, got to school, went to the auditorium. We have 20 minutes before school really starts, so you have time to just hang out, and I usually go to the auditorium with a bunch bunch of my friends. And saw my girlfriend, gave her a hug. She was having kind of one of those weekends. Just not very good, so she needed a hug. So I did that. First class of the day was history class. We got grades back. We did a debate about the atomic bomb, whether or not it should have been dropped, and I'm not going to go into that, but what I'm getting out of the story is that we got our grades back, and I did okay. He didn't tell us that we needed to have a complete written works cited. What I did include was the email addresses for all the sites I used, and I assumed that was fine, but he gave me like 10 out of 20 points. I don't know. I got like a 78 for my final grade. I don't know, the organization in that class isn't great, and I pretty much carried my entire debate team, so well, enough of tooting my own horn. Let's see. Hold on. So, oh man, the water bottle's leaking. That's alright. I'm doing this all for you guys. Next up, and then we watched a video about the Korean War. So, history class was alright. Some notes in the video. Then I had jazz band, which was fine. Today was a good playing day. Ooh. Sorry, that's my furnace. Hold on a second. Alright, that's better. It turned off. Yay. So, anyways, as I was saying, today was a pretty good playing day for brass players because I play trumpet. You can usually tell within the first few seconds of when you start playing if you're going to be able to do a good job on your music or not, and maybe that's just because I haven't been playing for a ridiculous amount of time. It's only been 7 years, but I'm not quite at that excellent skill level yet. So, yeah, that was good, and then I had band right after that. I should make a note, I'm in almost every single performing ensemble at my high school. I'm in the jazz band, the concert band, the wind ensemble, which is it's like concert band, except it's very, very select, and it's auditioned the same with jazz band. I'm sorry. And I'm also in the vocal ensemble, which is the auditioned choral group. And next year I'm also doing chorus, which is the general singing group, because I think it'd be a good use of my time to try and help build up the choral program, get people interested, because I'm going to be a senior next year, and I'd like to think that some people look up to me, and if they see that I'm doing this, that maybe, they'll follow and they'll start singing too. That's the hope, at least. So after band today, I had keyboarding, and not much you can say about keyboarding. It's just a lot of click, 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 on the keyboard. Not much to do. A lot of maybe I can do that one day. Do something with I can do something with a keyboard. That'd probably be a good idea, actually. But yeah, there was keyboarding, and in the middle of that, there's lunch, so you have about not even half an hour, 25 minutes, and then you have lunch in the middle of your class, because I have second lunch. If you have first lunch, you go to lunch first, and then you have class for the remainder of the time. Second lunch, you have it in the middle of your class, which I do. It's not terrible, but there's nobody in there. It's all underclassmen. And then you have third lunch, which is you have your class, and then you're done, and you go to lunch. That's the lunch I usually have, because I usually have honors chemistry E block, but because we skipped A block and E block today, myself. So she was asking me some advice on what to write, and I was helping her, but it's kind of hard to help her when the teacher's sitting right behind you in the computer lab. I didn't want to give her anything too specific because I didn't want to make it seem like I was writing her paper for her. Granted, tonight I'm probably gonna end up talking to her and giving her some ideas because I do want to help her. So that was English class, and then after that it was vocal ensemble. And we received and went through a few parts of this new song we're doing that I'm sure a lot of you know. It's Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. So I'm very excited about that. I love singing, and to have that solo would be pretty awesome. But I mean, one of our basses, he dropped out of the class, and now it's just me and my other friend Jeremiah. We're the only two basses, so the probability of me getting the solo with only us two is very low. Plus, Paul McCartney sings he's a tenor, so yeah, tenor baritone, you can classify it as you will, but he sings up there, so I don't know, we'll see. I have effective use of my falsetto. You can't see it now, but I'm doing a macho stance, like I have power. But yeah, that's what we did, and then after school, there were callbacks for a play we're doing. Well, it's two plays technically, at my school during the year. At this time, we have something the seniors pick. We either do a set of plays called 30 by 60, which is 30 plays in 60 minutes, and you have to beat the clock by doing all those plays in that amount of time. Or you do one act, which is one act. Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce right so you can understand what I'm saying. And the premise of it is you have 4 plays, each of them around 25 minutes long each. But this year we won. I live in Connecticut, and we won the Connecticut Drama Association Festival. We came in first out of 9 schools, so that means we're going to the New England Drama Festival, which is NEDF, and that's hosted in New Hampshire. So we're focusing a lot on that, and for one act this year, we decided to do 2 45-minute plays. The first one's called Check Please, the second one's called Check Please Take 2. And the premise of those plays is that it's all these dates gone wrong. And today we had callbacks for them. And my part is I'm a polygamist, and I'm going on a date with this girl. I'm trying to make her wife number 3, so that's pretty funny. Other skits include an accountant who loves to be extreme, but his form of extreme is he finds all these tax forms to be just amazing, and he does crazy things, like he shows how he walks extreme. He does like barrel rolls and like runs and whatnot, and he reads a menu upside down whilst doing a handstand or whatever. And then you have like a girl who forgets to take her medication, and she has multiple personality disorder, so she's having a conversation with herself about the date she's on. So yeah, funny things like that. It's a lot of fun. So that's what I was doing after school. And then I hung out with my girlfriend a little bit. And I came home. My mom made us dinner. Well, she heated up dinner. We had roast beef from my grandma. Sorry, I need more water. Hopefully it won't leak on me. on me. But yeah, she heated up roast beef from my grandma's house that she gave us, and that's what we had for dinner. So now I'm just kind of sitting in my basement. Oh, and I noticed I got some news, some more comments and some new subscribers, so very happy about that. And I would like to thank, hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Got my computer right here. Let's see. Oh, come on, YouTube, pull up. Let's see. Sorry if I'm boring you with the silence. I want to thank the appropriate people. Again, finally I got it right. Noble Spartan Films. Thank you for your additional comment. I would also like to thank, let's see, Razorbacks 12 for subscribing today. And let's see, who else? Excuse me. Oh, somebody else. Oh God, this is gonna annoy me. I have to figure out who it is. I need to give credit where credit is due because they gave me the idea for this, for the use of the water. Let me see. Sorry if you hear the video playing. I'm just trying to figure out who it is. But anyway, while I wait for that to pull up, I'm trying to figure out a clever way to ask my girlfriend to prom. I thought about writing her a song, and I think that's what I might do. So I might submit it on here for approval. Just cause. Oh, it's gonna play. Sorry about that. I played an advertisement. I didn't want you guys listening to that. Let's see. Oh yes, it's sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Lehaxy, Lehaxsy. She gave me the idea of drinking water while whispering, so thank you very much for that. And it's what's been going on. And it looks like this video is looking nice and quite lengthy, actually. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and hopefully the audio turned out pretty good, because if it didn't, I will cry myself to sleep. So, hopefully I'll get out another whisper. I mean, if not tomorrow, I can maybe get it out for Wednesday or Thursday, but I'll try for tomorrow. Again, keep up with the suggestions. I'd love to hear them. And I hope you all have a good night. Alright, so I'll be talking to all of you very soon, and feel free to leave me a comment, like this video, share it with your friends. Send it to somebody as a gift, relaxation. Just kidding, they probably